right, so we are live, but our frames are they're just all over the place. They're going down though, so we're just gonna give it a second. Bear with us, internet. I don't know what's going on. It's probably my fault for choosing to install a new version of OBS, which is never a good idea because every time you do that, something breaks. But the more reason that I did this, hopefully the frames keep going down. We're not really using any CPU usage, so I don't know why it looks the way it does.
Are you talking to me?
You're the only one. Yeah, he's talking to himself. He's the only one with any knowledge on this.
Oh no,
He's talking to Celine.
What?
I was talking to myself.
Yeah, leave her alone, Sean.
Under my breath.
All right, I think we're getting back into the frame of where the stream should not be too choppy. Basically, the reason just for your edification, both players and the stream, I updated OBS because now this functionality will work in tandem accurately with my Stream Deck. So now when we go to hit BRB on a break, I can just tap a button and it will put BRB on the screen, cut both mics, and play the music without me having to do it all myself. I just hit a button and it does it. And then I have an un-BRB button, which does the whole process in reverse. Yeah, that should just save me some time. Also, if anybody is there live in the chat, let us know how the stream looks. Well, Zoned Out Bane, you subscribed, so you're clearly there. Hello, and thank you. Let us know if the stream seems choppy or not. Frame rate's kind of all over the place according to OBS, but I don't know how new OBS holds up in the grand scheme of things. So that being said, let's talk about this game and what happened last time. It's been 2 weeks since we played. Sorry for the late start. It's also been 2 weeks of catch up. Right? Yeah, 2 weeks. So the party finds themselves in the Amber Temple in Barovia. It's bad news. It's not a place you want to be, but that's where they are. They've encountered some spooky stuff. Spooky sounds, as well as some hunters in the woods nearby, with some wolves. Talked to them a little bit. That was a little weird. There was a weird voice talking to them in a room. Told them don't take anything. Pretty much. I don't know. Did I miss anything of importance?
We did start getting attacked by a group of ghosts.
Oh yeah. Let me find that. Oh yes, the ghosts, right. That's where we ended last time.
We said we're gonna roll for initiative.
Yes, that's what we said. Okay, so go ahead and do that.
Wait, who are we fighting?
Ghosts.
Inky, Blinky, Winky.
That's right. Okay.
The anti-Clydes.
25.
Oh, it's 25.
Oh, we are rolling for initiative.
Shit, what am I gonna do?
Better.
I got 5.
Clyde with a big old 5.
I roll with initiative on D&D Beyond, which will give me an initiative.
Me assuming. Okay, Rick's got a 20. Also, hi, Victory. Yes, I had a good birthday. I did a lot of relaxing this whole vacation. I did a lot of sleeping. Definitely slept for 20 hours on one of the days. That definitely happened.
That sounds beautiful.
It was not in a straight chunk, but it was still good. Went fishing on my birthday too. That was good. Yeah, and then I've just been catching up on videos and stuff. I've been getting some cool things have arrived in the mail. It's in the other room. My big sapphire dragon. That was pretty cool. Yeah, got some Hero Forge stuff. All right. Oz.
Yeah.
You're up first.
Cool. What does the room look like? Where are they? Where am I? Paint me a word picture, please.
Okay, let's see. You guys are in the area over here.
I just knocked skeleton bones or something?
Yeah, down into that pit. Yeah, that's right. Where are we? Let me find it. Okay. Yeah, so the room you're in is... Why do they do 10-foot squares? I hate this. 50 feet. It's roughly 50 feet deep from the doors you entered in.
Okay.
And it kind of has like it starts out wide and kind of comes in a little bit tighter. So where you guys are standing right now, it is also about 50 feet wide. Where the well is, it's only 30 feet wide. So it kind of like comes into like a rounded semicircle area, and the well's kind of right in the middle.
Okay.
There's the door you guys came in, obviously, which was kind of broken open. To your immediate left, there's another set of doors that leads down a hallway. They are busted out, so they're kind of like you can still get down there, but they're broken out as if something came through this way. And kind of immediately around the corner to your right is another door, single door.
All right. So I am going to use a 2nd level spell slot to cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack the closest ghost
Okay.
Mess him up with your shadows.
with Booming Blade. With Green Flame Blade? With Booming Blade.
Okay.
So that is
Oh,
gonna
blade.
be a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. Does psychic damage work on these fine folk?
It does.
Oh, sweet. So let's build this. So that is 2d8 for that, 2d8 for that, and 7d6.
Woo!
Roll.
Do it.
How many
I
dice?
hear it. It sounds sexy.
I hear it too.
All right. That's gonna be 56 points of damage.
Okay. And that is all psychic damage, correct?
2d8 of it is thunder from the booming blade.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my movement spood to move through the square that Rick is and hide behind Rick.
Okay, so you threw the blade, correct?
Nope, ran up and stabbed it, but I have
Oh,
mobile.
mobile. That's right. Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Being a swashbuckler, but just the feet.
All right.
So that is my turn.
Okay, well, now it is their turn. So, what are they gonna do to all of you? Let us see. All right. I need 3 dexterity saving throws from all 3 of you.
3, like, we each do 3? Or
Each
we
of you do 3.
1?
All right. Do I see this coming?
Yeah,
That's being charmed.
it is
or
not.
being put to-
It is not. Yes, I guess you do see it coming, Jake.
All right. It seems like most dexterity saving throws you have to.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I got 21, 19, 10.
Okay.
All right. I got
You go first.
I got 18, 4, and 16.
Okay, Sean.
I got 18, 20, and 29.
And
Okay.
104.
Okay, so Sean, you are gonna take no damage. Wait. Yeah, no damage. No damage. All right. So, Celine, remind me what yours were again.
21, 19, 10.
Okay, so you're gonna fail 1 and succeed on 2. Jake, you're gonna fail 2 and succeed on 1.
Ah,
God, this is gonna be a pain in the butt.
ah.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, here we go. All right, so Jake, I'll start with, you know what, here, let's do this. Here we go. So Jake marked down 26 points of fire damage.
Ooh,
Celine, 26 points of fire damage.
down to nothing.
Okay.
Oh no, she's Clyde, not Wildfire.
Correct.
Poison. Holy.
All right, Jake, take another 28 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Celine, you can take 14 points of fire damage.
Ah, damage I can't reduce.
And you will both take another 10 points of fire damage
Ow.
as 3 fireballs ignite all around you.
It does one of those cool, like, sideways, like, Like these are the feet, and then go cha-cha-cha-cha, one of those flippies,
Mm-hmm.
and dodges all of them.
I'm not sure if Owl's here, but Owl is no longer here. If Owl is here, Owl is scorched and gone. Okay, then it is your turn, Rick.
All right. I approached the same one that Oz attacked,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to attack it recklessly with Great Weapon Fighter.
Sure.
All right. Wow. Double natural 20 on that.
Well, that will hit.
That will hit. I love D&D Beyond because it takes me out of the rolling equation.
That is true.
It's helping Oz with damage.
It's been that's really pretty unreal. Been definitely better than average. Okay, so 11 plus 9 plus 3 plus 10 is 32.
33.
33 plus 6 is
39.
39 plus one more d12 because of a crit plus 2 more d12s due to a brutal cortical.
I need you to just keep that lightning damage separate for me. I don't think it's going to matter at this point, but...
Okay, so that's another 18. So 39 plus 18. God, I wasn't ready for this much math. 57.
Okay, so it's dead, is what it comes down to. It turns into little eyes, and the eyes go back down the well.
I will recklessly attack the next one.
Okay.
What colors do I have left to fight?
Pink and red?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will attack the red one.
Okay.
Also recklessly with Great Weapon Fighter, as that's what I'm doing. So that'll be a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Plus 9. That's a natural 1 on that roll. That's bad. So that's 25 points of damage.
Okay. 25. Was there lightning in there?
5 of that was lightning.
Okay. Got it.
Just
okay.
Terribly.
Got it.
It's 25. Bah, terrible damage roll.
Okay. That was bonus action. Cool.
Yep.
Clyde. Also, folks, I've decided for the month of July, because I've learned that I'm not doing Magic Item Month anymore, because that was a bad idea.
That was a great idea.
Well,
literally.
It was a good idea, and I might. There's a potential that I could be convinced to bring it back, but it would be in a different scale than it was last time. Also, there's only 2 streams going on right now, and one of them I'm a player in, so I would love that. I don't have control over whether or not that's allowed, but it would be allowed in this game. So I decided to counteract my idea of wanting to do something fun for my month of birth, which obviously we missed the first 2 weeks because of vacation. I'm cutting the reliquary in half, $75. That means we're $5 away from the reliquary right now. So,
hell yeah!
Go ahead. So,
Being in a dungeon is not a good place for this rule to be enacted.
quiet, Celine.
Terrible.
It is your turn, by the way.
Okay, cool. How many of them?
2 of them are left. The blue one and the red one.
2 of them are left?
Yes.
Can I hit them both with a moonbeam?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you can.
I would like to do that, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
19.
19, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, they will both fail.
Cool. 23 radiant damage.
Okay, 23. All right, they take that.
And because I'm a spellcaster and that's a concentration and an action, I can't do anything else.
Okay, fair enough. Sean.
I am going to repeat the stabbing process.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and it's dim light in here, right?
No, they are illuminating.
Okay, so in that case, is Rick near both of them, or is one within, like, could I hit both of them, or is there only one next to Rick so I can get sneak attack?
There is one next to Rick. Yeah,
All right.
and the other one kind of stayed off to the side.
I'm going to run up through Rick's legs and do a up stab with my shadow blade.
Okay.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
It's gonna shield away your thing. It goes.
I could be like counterspell. No.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, I could, but I feel like that might come in handy later. But it would just be fun and silly if I counterspelled this so I could just stab him once. And then I am going to retreat behind Rick, and I'm gonna go over to that busted door.
Okay.
That's where I'm gonna be chilling for the moment.
Okay. Cool.
I'm trying to put some space between us, me and them, because boom.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So that happens. Zoned out Bane. I cannot up Celine's mic because Celine's mic is Sean's mic, and that's the world we live in.
Sorry, I'll talk louder.
Yeah, that's better. All right.
That is much better.
Okay, then it is going to be all of their turns, which is just the two of them at this point. They don't like Sean very much, but they also don't like Rick very much. Celine is also there. Do they have to make a save at the start of their turn? Or is it when they end their turn in a moonbeam?
I should start of their turn.
When they start their turn there.
Okay, so then they're going to make a con save. Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage. They will not succeed.
23.
Okay.
That's
All
a
right.
10.
Nice.
All right. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, that's just how that works. All right. So, let's see. Does this? Yeah. Okay. All right. So Rick, you're right next to one of them, and some stuff comes out at you.
I don't like that.
You are gonna take.
Wait, stuff. What is stuff?
I'll tell you in a second. Relax. Ectoplasm. But it's ectoplasm in the form of magic missile. So that's gonna come out at you for 25 points of force damage.
I've heard that ectoplasm comes out of ghost butts, so you got ghost butt juice on you.
Yeah.
The nature of these ghosts, you can't really tell where the butt is.
So it either projectile vomited at you or explosive diarrhea at you.
Well, either way, that happens.
You're not helping.
Also, the same thing comes flying at Oz.
Shield.
Fair enough. Yeah. There you go. That goes away. Then it is Rick's turn.
This guy that just pooped on me.
Yep.
I would like to attack him recklessly with Great Weapon Fighter.
Okay, you can do that.
All right. I agree. All right. Come here, buddy. I attack with a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. That is a D6. That's a D12. So that is 27 damage.
All right, that ghost goes, and he goes back down into the well.
All right, and then I will turn toward the last and final ghost and attack him recklessly for a 20.
That will hit.
All right. Let's see, T12. I love great weapon fighting, by the way.
Ain't it good?
It's so good. I also love sharpshooter for the same exact reason. For 30 damage.
All right, and that guy will also disappear.
Says Rick. Also, completely disgusted, covered in what color is this ectoplasm?
Red.
Ugh. I start shaking it off.
It's like a slightly congealed jello, so it's really like gloopy. Actually, I guess it's more like red snot. Like a thick mucus, just gross.
What does it taste like?
Do you taste it?
I feel like I have to.
Snot. But like somebody else's snot, so, weirder.
Snot, but weirder.
Well, I mean, like, everybody's had that scenario where you're like, oh, that's my nose is running, but this is not your nose running, but you're still tasting it.
I feel like everything is slightly snot flavored. Everything you ever eat for your entire life.
Sure, Jake. Anyway, Sean, roll me a D50 something. D54. Don't roll an 8.
All right.
Rolling it.
36.
Oh, not an 8.
That's not
Oh,
very
I
good.
think you have this one that lets you speak spider.
Yes, I do. I can speak spider.
I gotta roll that again.
Bow, bow, bow. 13.
Okay. I'm not sure if you have this one, the jeweler's eye loop that can magnify up to 16 times.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, there you go.
Sweet. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, now what?
I'm not feeling great. After that, I was not stabbed or bludgeoned or pierced at all.
Does anybody need healing?
I am good. Cedric?
I am halfway bad. I don't know if maybe we want to take a quick rest here, but or magic healing, whatever works for you guys.
Yeah, Clyde, you're the only one with magic healing, so.
Yeah,
How you doing on spell slots?
I'm doing okay.
You know,
I could probably... Do I have any that heal more than one person? Besides mass healing.
I don't think so.
Okay. How do we feel about a short rest?
I feel perfectly good about it.
I think we should find somewhere else to short rest, other than the room with the hole in the floor that the fire ghost shot out of.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
Should we go into the next room?
I mean, if it doesn't have fire ghosts and a hole in the wall.
Let's go check.
All right. I bet I could do one more.
All right, why don't
Well,
yeah?
here,
Let
you
me.
want me to throw a quick healing spell your way, Rick? I can manage through one more.
All right.
All right. So I'll give you.
Sure.
Cure wounds. Might as well.
I mean, if you have it prepared, I don't know.
I know, that's what I'm looking, because I don't know if I have it. I don't.
Also,
I will
Celine,
100%
roll me a
take
D50. Don't roll an 8.
I mean, I still have 77 hit points and temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. So can you make it through one more?
I don't know.
We'll find out together. Actually, yeah. While this happens, Ted, you said through the busted-in door around the right, there was another door. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
All right. While they're doing this, I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna peek into that room, see if I can see anything.
Okay.
I got a 27.
27. Okay. It is a jar of clay. I need you to roll me a d4, Celine.
Don't roll an 8.
I literally can't.
Proud of you.
That would be impressive.
That's the attitude that I want from you, Celine.
Okay, what do you got?
4.
All right, it's a jar of clay that shakes 4 hours before an earthquake.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yeah. Okay, so you open that door.
I want to peek, see if there's any like crevices or cracks that I can peek through before I open it.
This one does not have those. This one is sealed tight.
Okay, then I'm not gonna open it with Montel. Be like, hey, there's another door. Should I open it?
Is it trapped?
Yeah, it's trapped.
I should look. I look for traps.
You should look.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Pretty basic. We're getting good at this.
That's gonna be a 22.
Woo.
You don't think it's trapped.
It's probably not trapped.
Does it smell magic?
This whole place kind of smells magic.
You know, this place is so full of scents that I just can't make sense of it.
Did I have to take magical clay ritual?
Not anymore because you have Moonbeam up.
Doing it now.
Okay.
Short resting.
But we're not short resting.
You're not short resting.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
All right.
Never mind. All right, we open the door.
Okay.
Side open.
I open the door.
All right, you open the door and you see a room with shattered bits of wood on the floor. It's a 20-foot square room.
Hello?
I want to look for secret shit.
Sure.
I'm gonna look for. Oh wait, secret shit as in like traps or like.
Secret doors, traps,
Okay.
pockets, pocket dimensions, really whatever I can find. 14.
Let's see. I don't want to put anything in this room. Sure. Let's say you see that part of the wall looks a little weird.
Yeah, that wall looks pretty weird. I'm gonna try and open it. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see what's weird about this here wall.
Okay, good.
Ugh. 8.
Looks weird.
Guys, can you come check out this weird wall?
That's something I'm gonna check it out. I would like to use stone cunning to check out this weird wall.
You see, when you take your sword out and you hit this section of wall, bing, it makes the bing sound. But if you hit this section of wall, bonk, it makes a bonk sound. So you know. See?
Am I doing investigation or perception or insight?
I have an 18 stone cunning.
This looks like it's
I haven't.
maybe it's not. It's a different kind of stone, like a kind of stone where there might be a secret door here.
You can tell by the way this stone is that it's slightly different. Maybe from different parts of the quarry that the stone was taken from. So you can tell that this is as dwarves would say, secret door stone.
Let's open it. What happens?
How?
I push on it.
Clyde pushes on it and the door opens.
Yep.
Crushed it.
That
She's a
worked.
genius. She's got this.
Yeah. You see two arrow slits kind of facing out to that first hallway that you walked in, which you had seen when you walked in, but this is how you get into that area. And kind of slumped in the corner is a skeleton wearing a blue wizard's robe, and he's clutching a wand to his chest.
All right. I think this is a good place for you guys to take your rest.
Keep an eye on the skeleton. And remember, let's not take anything, no matter how tempting. It has to be given.
Yes, obviously. But while we're resting, I am going to touch it while it's over on the thing, and I try and identify it.
Okay, just don't take it.
No, I'm just identifying it from
You
over
guys
there.
are sounding very Minnesotan right now.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
We
why
just kinda
either,
slipped
just
into
gotta
it.
happen.
I'm gonna say I almost said oddly enough, but it's pretty. I'm guessing it's pretty obvious. But Celine and I often just slip into accents.
It is a copper-colored wand that is kind of twisty, spirally to a point. Yep.
I'm gonna take my short rest to identify it.
Okay, great. In the meantime, we have a reliquary tip, so that's fun.
I'm gonna roll the d6.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm not rolling anything. I always get weird or bad.
2.
Which is what?
That's good. 1, 2 is good.
Oh, is that what we said? I always forget. I feel like we change it every time.
I feel like you say that every time, but I feel like
mean-
every time since like the second time, it's been 1, 2 is good, 3, 4 is bad, 5, 6 is weird.
Sure, Jake. Whatever you say.
What Jake said.
I believe that we need some goodness.
Okay, so somebody roll a d30 then.
I
Got
do.
it.
Okay, cool. Because I don't have mine.
Got mine ready to go. 27.
That's a Jake one.
That is a Jake one. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, you take the time over. You guys are taking a short rest?
Yes.
Okay, you guys take a short rest to get your stuff back. You're just touching this thing using a short rest to identify this?
Yeah.
Okay. It is a wand of secrets.
Okay, now guys, when it said don't take anything, like this doesn't belong to the temple. It belonged to this guy. This guy is dead.
No,
Do you think I could still take it?
no, there
I think if you want to take it, that we should wait until the end. Like on our way out.
when we can run or teleport away.
Right.
You guys are reasonable, but boring.
I don't want
No.
man.
I'm just messing with you. It's a good point. Let's keep going.
It's also not attunement. Just as a point of fact. It can be used to detect secret doors or traps.
We could just look for secret door stones. We
I'm
don't
not
need that.
arguing. Let's go to the next room.
Yeah.
100%. Maybe we can throw it in like the bag of holding and then leave.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Cool. I'm down with that.
Where
Alright.
do we go here, Ted?
So, what's that? Sorry, that? Say again?
We go back into the main area. That we
Okay.
went to.
Ooh, 3 ghosts come back up out of the hole.
Whoa, that back room.
Which room?
We found this secret door in the room that's one past the room we were in.
It's
So we go back.
connected to it, yeah. So you go back into that first room, and then that's just a 20-foot square room that leads back into the room you were just in.
Ah.
I thought there was hallway separating the two.
No, this was, you went into a
But, all right,
room.
yeah, I mean,
Do we close the door? Is there a door we can close on these silly ghosts?
Yeah, so basically so just to paint this picture again, you come into this room, to your right is a door and it's going back towards the kind of where you came in. So you go through one room, secret door out to this arrow slits that lead to where the main hall was, and that was it. So you would go back. The only way to go forward would be to go back to the room where the ghosts were. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I get what you're saying now. I misinterpreted it the first time. Why don't we just run through the room?
To the next room?
Just run through the room with the ghosts, and then we'll go to the main hall and see if they follow us. And if they don't, we don't got to deal with it.
Agreed.
Okay.
On 3, 1, 2, run!
Rah!
Okay. Well, you guys come back into the main room into that room where the well was that Jake knocked the stuff down into. You guys are heading back into the main room where there was the big open area with the statue and everything.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna say the ghosts come up out of the well. You run around the corner, and you watch as they just phase through the wall after you.
All right.
So I need you to roll for initiative again.
That's gonna be a 13. So
13 for us. What'd you get, Celine?
22.
22. Jake?
8.
8. Okay. This is another one of those lovely examples of when you decide to take exactly 1 hour These things pop back to life with full hit points after an hour.
Oh, I knew that.
I know you knew that.
I just did that to my players. So like, yeah.
Oops. Well, that's what short rests are for.
I just thought there was a way to get to the main room that didn't involve going back through this room.
Okay. So, let's see here.
Just used all my hit die, that's all.
Yeah. Well, that works out great for me.
I mean, not all, just most.
How many ghosts are there?
3. This is happening. There is these ghosts are here, so it's gonna be Clyde's turn. As these ghosts are like seemingly moving out after you. They are pink, red, and blue. These 3 ghosts. And you guys hear music now, which you had not heard before. So there's kind of a musical tone going through this area. And you guys feel really inspired by this music. And it seemingly comes from nowhere. You're not really sure where it comes from. It feels like potentially it could mean more than you know, but you're not sure. And each of you will get a +4 to a stat of your choice.
Oh,
Wow.
I picked dexterity.
I picked strength. Wow.
I don't even know what to choose.
This is good. I can say that.
Accurate.
I already have a 20. Does it
Yeah,
matter?
this would be 24. No.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely that then.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Because most things usually have a cap, so I didn't.
Not this.
Not that.
How to change.
Don't change. This is just the reliquary tip, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a permanent thing.
Well, I mean, if you want to keep track of it so that you know what all your stuff does, you know, your boosted save DC and stuff, just remember you have that.
+2.
So +7 now?
I don't know what it was before, but
Yes, +7.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, Clyde, you're up first.
Okay, cool. I would like to throw a perfect flame at one of them.
they're
Actually,
they are made of fire.
oh, they're fire ones. You're right. Never mind. Question.
Mm-hmm.
In Pac-Man, what's the thing that Pac-Man eats to make them vulnerable?
A power pellet.
Can I pull one of those out of my magic coat pocket?
No,
I'm
that's not
sure you
really.
wanna feed them.
That's not really a food
I know,
item.
in my brain, I was like, maybe it's one of the cherries, and I can pull out a big ass cherry.
No.
But anyway,
Sadly, it's not a food item, really. And I'm not sure if you guys ate from that already today.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
okay. So then I will do another moonbeam
Okay.
on them.
Sure. They're all grouped together. Why not?
Yeah.
They are gonna. So maybe not. They're not gonna succeed, especially because your DC just went up by 2.
Yep.
I will take 14 points of damage.
Okay, 14 points of radiant damage to all of these guys. Then it is your turn, Sean.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't want to burn another 2nd level spell slot for booming or for shadow blade. So I am just going to attempt to. Oh shit! Because I don't have.
Knife them.
Yeah, but if I do, there's no way for me to get sneak attack because I don't have a familiar. It's too light out and no one's next to them.
True.
So,
Hold your attack.
well, I'm going to attempt.
You could just.
You know what? No, I'm gonna attempt.
Ready in action.
Yeah. I'm gonna ready an action to throw a dagger.
Mhm.
One.
One.
fight.
Rick is within 5 feet of one of the enemies.
Okay. Well, they go next.
Ah,
So I'm gonna need all the dexterity saving throws.
All right.
Probably not an issue for Sean, especially now.
Probably not.
especially now.
I am going to. Let's see if I have any left. Oh wait. Hang on.
18.
Okay.
I imagine I have advantage on these. 'Cause we can
Yes.
see it.
Yes, you can.
18, 13, and 6.
All right, 2 fails and a success.
All right.
30, 23, and 26.
Yep, you're good. No damage. Celine, 3
dex-
dexterity saving throws.
You know, you got a lot more dexterity than a person needs.
I don't think that's true. I think I have as much as I need.
10, 10, 15.
All right, trip fails for Celine.
Ah.
All right.
Oh wait, what are they doing? Is it the fireball again?
Yes,
Can I do absorb elements?
you can. Yeah,
Do that.
just make sure you're taking off all your spells. But yes, by all means. All right, so let's go ahead.
Oh, well, so far. I still have a fair amount left.
Here we go. All right, Jake. 31 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Celine, you'll cut that in half to 16. Then
Showing 0.
Sean is 0. Then Jake, 25 points of fire damage. Celine,
Ow.
you'll cut that in half to 13. And then you'll both will take this. Well, this is what you'll both take because it's cut in half. You will take 15 points. Both of you will take 15 points. That's already reduced in half. That
How's
is.
it going, Rick?
You know what? I feel similar to how I felt that.
Oh, it's your turn, Rick.
Wait, did they do their moonbeam damage?
No, they didn't. So go ahead and roll your damage. That wouldn't be enough to kill him regardless, but go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, so something.
Damage is damage.
Well,
Sure. Okay.
chipping away, slowly but surely.
Yep. Alright, now it's Rick's turn.
Didn't I just kill you? I'll say to the pink one.
Sure.
And then I will move up and attack it recklessly.
Before
Okay.
you do, when you close in,
I
Yep.
do close it.
Oz throws some shit. And that's gonna be a 20, not natural.
That will hit. Yep.
All right. That was with a 4 on the roll.
Well.
Woohoo.
Wait, did I do that? No, sorry. 18. That's a different number.
Nope, you're good.
Okay. Where are you at? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Uh, 20. Much worse. 38 damage.
And this is piercing
Pink one.
damage?
Yes, magical piercing damage.
Gotcha. Okay. It seems as though they're not taking as much as you would have liked. Okay. Rick, it's your turn.
All right. I attack them with Great Weapon Fighter, the pink one. And I roll a 30 with my first attack.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Sorry, 25 with Great Weapon Fighter.
Oh, yes, that will still hit, even though it's only a 25.
Only a 25. So that's 28 plus. That's 28 slashing damage plus 6 lightning damage.
Okay. You're going for the same one that Sean was attacking?
Yeah, the pink one.
Okay. Math. Okay. Sorry, what was that damage again?
That was 28 slashing damage and 6 lightning
Okay,
damage.
so that is enough, and the pink one goes down.
All right, and and then I will attack the next one.
Red or blue, your choice.
Blue.
Okay.
He looks like a little jerk, so I'm gonna
Sure.
hit him with Storm's Herald. Potentially, 24 minus 5 is 19.
That'll hit.
All right, so I will do that. That is a total of 29 slashing damage and 2 lightning damage.
Alrighty. And they're still alive.
Cool. That's what I got. I would have raged as a bonus action. I didn't say that, but
Okay. Well, we'll say you did.
Let's say I did.
Let's say that you did that. Yes,
It
Clyde.
would be cooler if we could.
Yeah, Clyde, it is your turn.
Does my moonbeam does moonbeam do damage on my turn or just on their turn at this point?
Just on their turn.
Okay. In that case, I think I want to try to shillelagh and hit it with my stick.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah.
Hang
Good
on.
move.
Hang on one
70
sec.
damage.
1 sec. Okay, cool. Just checking. Yep, you're good.
Did we do that?
Yeah, no, I just couldn't remember if shillelagh was concentration or not.
All right, cool.
It's not, though.
Also, you add 2 to it because of your extra 4 wisdom,
Sweet.
It's true.
and then you add 2 to the damage because of your extra 4 wisdom.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The hit will be 25.
That'll hit.
And damage will be 12.
12 points of damage. Okay, hang on. Oz, you got a charge.
Woo! Thank you.
Charge. Add that in. Okay. Back over here. All right, 12, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is to the blue one or the red one?
Blue one.
Okay.
Who got that?
Oh, you know what? This is something I'm just realizing now. The moonbeam is still on them, and that does hurt you, and it does hurt Rick. In theory. Because it's a 20-foot radius around them. So I guess, depending on the scenario, maybe it doesn't, but something to consider for going forward that you'd have to, depending on, we don't have a map to look at it, but if you had to move into it, it would hurt you.
Okay.
Because I keep forgetting that moonbeam doesn't distinguish between friends and foe. So I guess if they were on the outside edge, that's fine. So we'll say that that's the case for this.
Let it slide this time. I will.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll just remember it for the next time. Then is that it for you, Celine? Oh, it was bonus action and action. Yeah, you're right. Sean, it is your turn, or Oz's turn. You've got blue and red.
I am. Ugh. All right, then I am going to booming blade the blue guy, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
29.
Yep, you're good.
That'll do it.
Do you want me to do the thunder damage separate?
Nope, thunder's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I do need the. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yes, because I need the. Actually, it's not going to matter. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't think, anyway.
That was wrong. Everything is bad. That's what it says.
Sure.
All right. The total is still thinking. Why are you still making dice noises?
Oh, man. That's really
You
going.
hear that?
I did.
It took. Okay. So 42 total damage.
Okay, so this guy is gone.
All right, and then I will run behind. I already used my movement. I'm gonna run like 30-ish feet away.
Okay, cool.
Because we're in that big room, right?
Yeah, you are in the big room. Yeah, you got plenty of room.
So I'm gonna run 30 feet away, so I'm farther away.
Okay, you do that. Then it is their turn. Well, Rick, some bust plasms coming your way
Ah.
from the red guy again.
Ah. Tastes
Oh,
like
wait.
fruit punch.
Oh, he's gonna take Moonbeam. He's gonna take Moonbeam. Yep.
Yeah, die.
He's not gonna die. Even with max damage, he can't die.
Ah.
Wait, I don't want to add anything because of the bonus to this, right?
Correct.
No, it's just the damage, the die rolls.
Okay, so then 11.
11 points. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you are gonna take 15 points of force damage from butt plasm.
Gross.
Right in the face.
Right back. You just got it all cleaned off. Right back on you.
Ah.
And now it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to this guy and say that was a mistake, and then I'm going to say, "Oh yeah," like the Kool-Aid Man. and attack
Okay.
him.
Sure.
I will attack him recklessly with Great Weapon Fighter
Mhm.
because I don't see any reason not to, outside of the fact that I rolled a 10.
Ah, that's gonna miss.
All right, so I'll use my second attack to do the same damn thing and roll a 21.
That will hit.
All right. In that case, I will roll a 1 on my d12. So plus 12 with rage is 13, plus 10 is 23, plus my d6 of lightning damage is 5, 28, which is literally pretty bad.
It's not literally bad. It's actually pretty good overall
It's
for a
literally
singular
bad
attack.
for Rick.
Okay, he's still alive.
I will then punch him in the face with my bonus action with my spiked armor. That'll be a 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and that'll be 1d4, which is 3 plus extra strength damage, which means a little bit more, plus 10 is 13.
Okay. He is still alive. Back to the top of the round. It is Clyde's turn.
I would like to throw an ice knife at him.
Sure.
Is he next to the other one? Are there still two?
It's just this one.
Oh, there's just one now?
Yes.
So when it explodes, the exploding stuff doesn't matter?
Well, it would hit. It would hit Rick.
It would hit Rick.
Oh, then never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Fair enough.
No, thank you then. Then I'm gonna just shillelagh him again.
Sure.
Shillelagh hit.
You had to make an attack.
That would be a 22
Yep, that'll hit.
and 12.
All right, down goes the red guy for a second time.
Good.
When all the eyes go back into the well.
Okay, so we're not gonna go through that room again,
No.
Yeah, we figured that out.
right? We learned that
Yeah,
last.
we did.
Okay.
Rick,
Those guys suck.
here you go. And I'm going to hand Rick a healing potion. Let's see what I got.
I mean, the
I got a greater healing potion. I'm going to hand that over to Rick.
I will drink that.
Here, bud. Oof, that's roof.
Oh, yeah. You gotta teach me how you just straight dodge stuff, because I see it coming, but I can't do anything about it.
Oh, have you tried getting out of the way?
I do every time. I'm just not quick enough, I think.
Okay, yeah. When we get back to Evrand, we will work on that for a little bit. That sounds like
You got cat-like reflexes. Maybe it's because you're cat-sized. I don't know.
no. Very few cats are my size. That's not even true.
You're cat adjacent.
I mean, I'm smaller than you, but that's okay. I'm not gonna fight with you.
if we're we're talking about any of like the large cats, there are a lot of species that would be larger than you.
You're like Bobcat adjacent.
Yeah. I call you bobcat size.
There's also like another greater healing potion in the party fund that I'm looking at now. So, oh no, I gave that one to you.
To me?
No, who did I give that to? I think I gave it to Ember.
Ah. Who's Ember?
Yeah, who's Ember?
Sorry,
Oh,
wow.
God damn it.
Ah, yes. You're really bad at that.
And I think it was my idea.
Yo,
It was.
indeed.
who did this to you?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's rough, dude. I'm sorry you gotta deal with that.
How do we feel about one more short rest?
Well, I feel really bad about it because
Yeah. If we wait here, we will just get attacked
Yeah.
again.
Why don't we gotta keep going? That's really our only option.
Okay, I'm gonna.
All right. How would you guys feel? I know we've only been playing for an hour, but how would you guys feel about a break? I'm a little parched.
Sure, we could do that.
Do it quick.
Yeah.
Now that we fought these guys twice and
Yeah.
learned our lesson,
I mean, maybe. We'll see. I have a feeling they're
we're not
coming.
gonna fight him again.
I see you say that, but I feel like
Try not to fight them again.
I feel like they're gonna come back again. Recurring villains of the campaign. All of a sudden, these ghosts from the Amber Temple.
We don't have any spells to stop them from coming back. That's the problem.
Yes, you do.
I don't have any.
Well, you don't have any spells, Jake.
Well, then yeah, I'm right.
You could stop them. Anyway, we'll be right back, and we're back. So that being said, what would you guys like to do? You fought these ghosts for the same time, or for the second time, rather. And you find
I guess just,
yourself
like,
in the big room.
pick one of the doors that we haven't gone through. Go
I
through
was
it.
gonna say find somewhere and check it out.
Is there a magic you guys could use to make these go away forever?
Can I make an Arcana check, or do I know?
Sure.
Arcana check? If I know.
Sure.
26.
Yeah, they seem to be undead, so definitely holy water, definitely a good option. They are I guess we'll say yeah, I guess we'll say that dispel magic or remove curse can work to destroy them permanently.
Okay. Holy water, you say?
You do
so I
say.
have dwarven fire water, which is used as holy water.
Yep.
Yes. Bring us some of
All
that.
right. Some of that shit.
Yeah.
I'll pour one out for my homies.
Yeah.
And I will go over the pit and just kind of drizzle a use of I have 2 uses left of my dwarven fire water and just pour some out for my homies.
Okay, you do that. You're also in the room with the well, and they're not there currently either. So
They're down the well.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying, but you're not like it wasn't like because before you went into another room, took a rest, came back out, and they appeared. You technically didn't know if they came right back or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yes, you pour one down there. You feel pretty good about it. They're not here.
All right. Next round.
Next
Yeah, I
round.
suck. And then I leave.
Good job, Jake.
Thanks.
Okay, so you guys are going down that hallway, I assume. That was off of there. So, all right. So these walls and this 20-foot wide, 70-foot long corridor are covered in glazed amber. A closed door is in the middle of the wall on your right-hand side. 3 arrow slits are cut across from it on the left-hand side, which would overlook the kind of big main room. And there are cracks in the black marble floor the length of the hall.
Well,
There's a broken open door at the end of this 70-foot long hallway as well.
All right. So right door or straight door?
right door.
Okay.
Check for traps.
Check for traps.
I will also check for traps.
21. Are there traps?
Maybe, but you don't think so.
I don't think there are traps, guys.
Okay, I trust your opinion.
All right. Clyde opens the door.
Okay, Clyde opens the door. Okay, so this room is lit by a bunch of kind of lanterns that hang from the ceiling, almost like chandeliers. The walls are sheathed in amber, shaped into bas-reliefs of wizards with a bunch of spell books. There's a staircase so when you walk into the room, the left and right, there's a staircase on either side that descend to an obsidian lectern, behind which a slab of black slate hangs from chains. Between the stairs are descending rows of red marble benches. Yeah. There you go. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. It's like a churchish kind of stuff, where there's like
Yeah, sort of. It seems churchish.
a bench type thing.
Yeah, it's church adjacent for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I take 10 minutes and cast the church.
Okay.
While she does that, I'm gonna try and look at the slate that's hanging on the chains. The black
Okay.
slate.
Sure.
Is there anything written on or anything?
Are you getting closer to it, or are you?
I'm going to attempt to check that shit out from here.
Okay.
Then I will approach.
Okay. Yeah, you can try. You can make a perception check, I guess.
Poopity poop poop. 19.
Okay, yeah, you look at it from here. It doesn't really seem to have anything of interest on it.
All right, no writing, no nothing like that. I will say that to them. So, I think once she's done with this detect magic whole thing, Rick, one of the staircases.
That makes sense to me.
All right.
I don't see any reason not to go on.
We don't. What are we looking for? Why are we here? Like, I know we're supposed to be here, and we're looking for something. Like, but it seems so vague. We're just looking for like vague information on Strahd's power, and like, what if that doesn't help us get out? And like, we're no closer to solving the next part of the prophecy. We don't know where this hero of light is. What do we do, Rick?
Well, there is a certain percentage chance that we don't find all that much useful information here about Strahd. I will admit that. That being said, there is also a chance that we understand a little bit more about him, which, coming from your perspective, seems like a good idea. Alternately, we could just go hit up Argynvostolt, which is, that is just because we made the mistake of coming here doesn't mean that we should continue to be here. That's a fallacy.
No, you're right, but I feel like it's kind of the same thing there, that we might find information, but we might not.
Yes, that is what searching for information always is, Oz, my friend.
Yeah.
You could always find information or not.
Okay,
Thus, the search for information. What we don't have is all that much information outside of the fact that Strahd is 100% hot for you.
Yeah. I thought you were just gonna say hot, which I would also agree with.
Questionable.
He's certainly hot for Oz's soul.
Fair.
What are we if not our souls? Okay?
I agree. That's why I just said you to start.
Thank you, Rick.
He thinks your soul is that lady, Oz.
Well, a lot of people think a lot of souls are a lot of things.
Oz would make a pretty lady.
See, Rick says Rick supports me. I know you're just looking out for me, Clyde.
Clyde is also looking out for your best interest.
Yeah, I know.
I think
I'm
being
just
a slave to a blood-sucking vampire is a bad idea.
Yeah, you're all right, but also
Oz
like.
carries bad juju with him.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
Good wine though, God, and the cheese was wow.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going before I think too much about this.
Is
All
there
right.
Sorry, did you say is there any magic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, all of the kind of hanging chandeliers are magic.
What kinds of magic?
Oh god, what kind of magic? Evocation, I want to say.
Well, those thingies hanging are magic. You know.
Well, yeah, they're lit, so I feel like no one's running around lighting candles. That's probably the magic.
Oh, that's fair. All right, staircase.
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 Left.
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 Staircase.
Okay, you guys descend the left staircase.
I'm gonna search the staircase for traps.
Ah, is it magic?
I walk on the ceiling.
8.
Okay, you're on the ceiling. 8?
8.
Okay, it's definitely not trapped.
This is not trapped.
Cool.
Well, I don't think it's trapped. I definitely think it's not trapped.
Okay, it's not magic, Celine.
Cool. We descend.
You descend, and the staircase does the Scooby-Doo thing where the stairs go away and you slide down it. No damage. You were just wrong. It was trapped. But not really, because the other staircase is fine, so who knows. But anyway. There you go.
All right.
Yeah, and you're walking on the ceiling, Rick. You kind of head over towards that black slab of obsidian. You can kind of look down, and you can see kind of from the top is real faint, but when you're looking down on it, you can see there's like some chalk marks on it, like it was almost being used like a chalkboard, but they seem kind of very faded, so it's almost impossible to really make them out or what they were actually about.
If only I had some chalk restoring magic.
Yeah, that's a super common one. That
I assume that's a super common magic. Based on the fact that I know none.
And when you guys also convene from your slid down staircase to where this kind of lectern is, and you can see a dead body of a dude. He's pretty much, it looks like his whole right side has kind of been like smashed in and broken. And he's been dead for a little while. Yeah, that's it.
Whoops. All right. Any magic over here, Clyde? Now that we have moved.
Any magic?
Nope.
Timber?
No magic over here.
It's a dead body.
All right.
He looks like he's been dead for maybe... Actually, make a medicine check. Let's go with that. Anybody who wants to.
Aha.
Yeah. What do we?
I'm not terrible at that. I'm not good at it, but I am terrible at it, actually. Never mind. 6.
Okay.
18 and 17 for Clyde.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like he's been dead maybe a week, you think. Hard to tell. It's kind of cold in this area. You know, this general whole place is kind of chilly, so they may be a little more preserved. So he does still have, you know, you can see his head is kind of, his hair is kind of, part of it is like burnt away, and it's got like pockmarky, burnt scabbiness. But yeah, something apparently like crushed a large portion of his body.
I will relay that to these guys. Let's look out for something big and crushy, because this guy died from crushing in this room specifically. Shall we move to the next room?
Yeah. On the lectern, are there any like papers or anything?
Oh no!
Jake.
Oh,
He's back.
Oh, okay. Cool.
just gotta... Yeah, alright, cool. So,
Cool.
no papers of any kind on the lectern either.
All right. I guess we move on.
Next room.
Alright, so you guys go back up out of the place and head to the room at the end of that hallway.
Yep.
Alright, so you see there are the amber doors you come in. There are amber doors in and to the left. In the center of the room is a 10-foot 10-foot tall statue of a jackal-headed warrior made of cracked amber. It turns to face you, clenches its fists, and I need you all three of you to roll for initiative.
Aha. Sorry about that. I made it back.
13.
13 for Oz. 15, did you say?
Who?
Celine.
17.
Oh no, 18.
18. Gotcha. 17 for Rick. All right. And our buddy here, the Jackal. All right, Jackal. Gotcha. All right, Clyde, you are up first.
All right. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do fairy fire.
Okay.
All right.
Not a bad choice.
Save, right?
Deck save.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, do we still have the +4?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. For a while now.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna fail its deck save. I don't even know what yours is, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna fail.
All right, cool. So yeah, that's that.
Okay. Fairy fired. Rick.
All right, so this thing is currently covered in fairy fire.
That it is.
So I will just use Great Weapon Fighter, but not attack recklessly, as I currently have temporary hit points.
Delightful.
Yeah.
It is delightful. This is unusual for me to attack with just meaning and not reckless meaning. 14.
I think that misses. That misses.
Ah,
Wow.
That was with
Wow.
advantage?
yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 7.
Oof.
Did everything I could, Rick.
You did your best, and I appreciate that. So I will attack again, and natural 20. Okay, much better this time.
Sure.
Let's see. Bunch of D12s, a couple of D6s, D&D Beyond them. Okay, and whatever the number is, we will add plus. See the extra 2, it was throwing me off. So that's plus 22 because I have a magic weapon. So that is a total of 71.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, no, that's a lot of damage.
quite a bit.
It cracks a lot. It's still up, but it is not. I mean, it's a golem. It doesn't really, have emotions, but it's got some more cracks in it.
It feels bad. I think that 8 learned emotion.
I mean,
From that.
it definitely learns something. Oz.
Yeah, Oz is gonna run up, stab it with a dagger, and booming blade.
Sure.
Oof. 22.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. 4d12, 2d6.
Is thunder fine?
Yep, thunder's fine.
Um, 42 damage.
Okay.
Oz throws like one of the daggers, like the Blue Raja from Mystery Men, where he holds one arm like this and you can't see him like underhand throw it.
Yeah, sure.
He's gonna do that into one of the cracks that Rick just made.
Okay. It cracks a little more. And then it's gonna punch you, Rick, I guess. Because you're here. Here we go. 25 and 17. So just a 25.
Not recklessly.
Yeah,
is
no.
that just 2
That was
attacks?
2 attacks. That's gonna be 12, 13, 19 bludgeoning. Obviously. You're not raging, or you are raging?
I am not raging currently.
So then 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Okay, and then it's gonna go Clyde.
I'm going to now do what is it? Produce flame. Got it.
Sure.
Natural 20.
Hey,
Woo!
all right.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll whatever that is. 8d8, I think.
60.
88. 68?
8d8.
88, because she's level 17 now.
That's right.
Damn straight. Oh, that sounds nice.
Okay. Could be worse. Could be better.
Just out of curiosity, I'm doing a D&D Beyond roll to see which is higher.
Hmm.
33.
Okay, that'll bring down this Amber Golem.
Would have been a 37 on D&D Beyond.
Mm. Well,
Hell
it,
yeah.
it breaks and it cracks and it's all dead.
Your team?
Oh,
I'm
ow.
gonna look through the debris, see if there's anything special.
Sure.
Okay. Remember,
Don't take anything. You're
Don't
right.
take things.
I'm just looking to see, looking to see if there's like a magical thing in the middle that's gonna bring it back to life, so I can move it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I support.
There is not. I'm just gonna tell you,
So
there's not.
Okay. Cool.
So this is dead.
All right. Is there anything else in the room? There were the doors out. There was the big golem.
That's it. Yeah, there's just kind of rubble
Anything
where it
else?
looks like the sort of the eastern or the right hand side kind of collapsed in. So there's nothing really of
Okay.
interest in here.
All right. I'm gonna let's keep going through these doors. Right. Let's do one of the amber doors.
All right, so you go out these doors, and that takes you to the upper right-hand platform in the main room.
Okay.
And then you go right because there's another set of open doors. Okay, so in this room consists of a foyer on the left-hand side and a shrine on the right-hand side. 4 candlesticks lie on the dusty floor. In the shrine, fragments of a shattered obsidian statue are scattered in a raised alcove at the right-hand side. 2 pairs of empty alcoves straight ahead and directly, like, on the same wall when you're walking in. And then you can see there is a door kind of leading, a set of double doors on the left-hand side.
Magic.
Seemingly no. Yeah, no. Nothing magic in here.
You said there's shrines, right?
There are.
All right. But the statues are crumbled, so I can't see like what they're shrines to.
Yeah, you can. No, there's nothing. As you look around, you can kind of see it's like vaguely God, or vaguely, religious figure, but nothing definitive. I mean, yeah. And then you've got again more kind of crumpled stuff, and then a set of double doors as well.
I guess next doors.
Next set of doors.
Maybe we should check around for maybe some sort of secret doors. I'm gonna look for secret door stones.
You are an expert at that now.
I feel pretty good about it.
I don't see anything.
Should be a half one.
19 plus 25.
Yeah, it looks like there's some secret door stone on like the wall opposite where you walk in.
Guys, if you look, I'm gonna point out what a secret door stone looks like to these guys. So
Okay.
that I can show them so that they can see that a secret door stone is very different from a normal stone. And I'll be like, huh? Huh.
Rick, it just looks like you're showing me 2 different rocks and being like, see the difference, but it's the same rock. That's what it looks like to me.
No. If you look at it, you could tell by the striations that these are clearly mined from different parts of the same quarry.
Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
But which one's the
very
secret
different.
mine?
Yeah, which one's the secret mine?
I push the secret door open.
Oh, I get it. And just to make sure from now on, I want you to double check my work, okay?
Okay. I'll be on secret door patrol.
Okay.
You're our secret
But
door.
you should also, because
Okay.
now I've given you a very good primer on how a secret door works.
Yeah, this is all good. We have our own patrols. You're on secret door patrol. Clyde, you can be on plant and animal control or
Okay.
patrol, and I'll be on being hard to find patrol.
Sounds perfect.
Sounds reasonable. You
Okay.
could be on ground patrol.
Oh no thanks. I just got this cloak where I can fly. I don't want to be on ground patrol.
You can be shadow patrol.
Yeah, I can-
Shadow patrol.
yeah. All of these things.
All right. Yeah. There is a staircase that leads down. From where you just opened behind the secret door. Air is pretty thin and smells like death.
Ah, yes. A death staircase.
How far down is the staircase?
How far down does it lead? Is that what you're asking?
Well, yeah. Can we
Looks like 30-ish feet down.
All right. Why don't you guys? I feel like one of us should stay here in case that golem starts putting itself back together, so we can hightail it. So why don't you guys wait here? I'll just take a quick peek down, see if I need help. It's only 30 feet, so like I can run back up, or you guys can run and help me if shit goes down.
All right, you've always been the sneakiest, so I'll trust your judgment.
All right.
That trace.
All right. I'm going to sneak down the staircase and see what I can see.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it dark? Is it dim light?
Yeah, we'll say so.
All right, so that's with advantage. That's only a 9 on the roll, so that's a 26, but plus 10, 36.
Yeah, you feel pretty stealthy.
So sneak.
That is the lowest I could go in this scenario.
Aw.
Yeah, anything of interest down here?
Yeah, so you descend to the bottom of said staircase. Let me just get to that. Where is it? Alright, yeah, the stairs descend to a collapsed hall with a high ceiling and amber glazed walls. That's a great stat block. High ceiling and amber glazed walls glazed. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for that excellent box text. Rubble covers most of the floor, and a path through the rubble leads to an open doorway. A deathly stench seems to come from there.
I run back up and be like, yeah, it's a tunnel, and it's collapsed, and there's a doorway, and it smells like dead bodies on the other side of that doorway.
Ah.
That doorway?
Did you go open the door?
Or did you go through that doorway?
Let's go to the bottom of the stairs, and then Oz can go through the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Oz does that.
And
Look
we
for secret door stones.
Okay. I say that I'm looking for deep secret door stones, but I'm not. I'm looking for traps.
Okay, that's fair. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
In this collapsed hallway that might have natural 20,
Sure.
which is a 24 for my investigation.
so sleepy.
Okay, yeah. So you guys make your way. You make your way down, and you can see that there is an amber door that is open at the end of this kind of hallway here. Leads to a small room off of there.
I try and sneak my way in while they're at the rubble spot of the hallway.
Yeah, you do sneak your way in. Inside this room, you can see, let's see, 3 amber sarcophagi.
Oh shit. I found sarcophagi. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm just gonna, so I feel better. Let's not open them.
I agree.
Okay.
I know we don't even have to say it. Finding random sarcophagi, no one's gonna open it. But just so I feel better, nobody open these.
All right. I smell them.
Okay. Yeah. They smell immensely magical.
Aha.
They look immensely magical.
They do.
They do.
I mean, I'm not detecting magic. I would agree.
Okay. So we got these magic sarcophagi.
I'm going to approach one and see if there's any inscriptions.
Mm,
That makes sense.
Are what they're doing here.
okay, yeah, you've got 3, so we'll call them north, east, and south. Is there a particular one you want to approach? South. Okay. Yeah, you approach the south one, and there is what's it called? There looks like there's some inscriptions on them, but all of these seem to have like a layer, like a caked layer of dust on top of them. They're all amber, and like they are almost like solid chunks of amber, similar to what you saw with the doors and the golems. But like more ornate, I guess, if that makes sense. And it does seem like there is some inscriptions, but it doesn't look like anybody's been down here in a while. There goes Jake again. And they're covered in a layer of dust.
Okay, I'm gonna try and blow. Are there sections of the inscription that look like, or sections of the inlay or whatever that looks like it might be some kind of inscription, description?
Yeah, you can make out the word king.
Okay, I'm gonna dust off the king bit with my hand.
Okay. So let's
Try and
see.
read Thunderdare.
And a genie comes out.
And he
No,
talks and he sings about how he's never had a friend like me.
that's totally.
I've never had a friend at all.
So you are mentally transported to a kingly throne room made of pure marble, decorated by just you, by ornate wall hangings and tapestries of gold and purple. A tall and proud throne sits upon a raised dais at the room's end, carved of gold and gilded with platinum. Upon the throne's seat, resting on a soft velvet pillow, rests a golden crown inset with many beautiful and priceless gems. Upon the steps of the dais sits someone that you inherently know is Xantras, the Kingmaker. A slender and handsome young man. He wears fine robes of deep blues and blacks and bears a simple dagger at his sides. Xantras offers you power in exchange for this. He says, the power of great presence and force of personality. To accept, you must approach him and place the crown upon your head.
Oh,
He says, my power is quite substantial.
yeah. Wow. I mean, I just met you. This is crazy. Ooh, I'm gonna. What can? What do you mean?
He says,
Is that
Good. Go on.
No. They're just like, can you give me more? What's going on? What more details? Like personality, huh?
Yes, quite. So much personality. He says, I can tell you are one who is, well, whose decisions are of import and feels as though their decisions should be considered and what opinions they have should be considered with more, or they should be considered more in general. And you need that. This will help you have the personality to back that up. People will believe you more and people will listen to your opinion.
Okay, can I ask you this, sir?
Sure, of course.
If I say yes, am I done with this temple? Do I just like leave, or can I? Are there? Because we're looking for something vaguely specific.
No, you may continue. You'll just have my power at your
vaguely
side.
Specific.
Ooh. Okay. Thank you, but no thank you.
Says you. Well, you shall leave this place, but powers that I grant are above and beyond any you shall find.
Oof. Tempting, dude. You sell it. You spin a good yarn. But again, I will say thank you, but no thank you.
All right. Enjoy having your opinions just tossed to the side.
He's used to it.
I give him a sad nod, like, yep, no.
All right, and he just sits there with his arms crossed as you are brought back into the current space.
Guys,
What happened?
Yeah.
was I here or was I gone? Am I dead? And then I touch my own face.
Was he here the whole time, or did he
He was
disappear?
there the whole time.
You were fine. You were here.
I'm spaced out.
Okay.
What's this one say?
Wait,
As I look at one of the other ones.
Okay, hang on. So, Rick, you see... which one are you at, north or east?
East.
East, you see many teeth, is what you read on there.
Ah, I have many teeth on my
Wait.
shoulders.
wait.
I blow the dust.
Yeah, you do a pretty good job of blowing the dust, and you can see he of the many teeth on there.
I touch it.
Of course you do. Yeah,
What?
all right. All right.
What?
Rick, let's see. You were transported to a circular chamber whose walls, floor, and ceiling are forged entirely of concentric rings of human teeth. 9 alcoves line the walls, each containing the unconscious and floating body of an unconscious human, elf, half-orc, dwarf, halfling, tiefling, dragonborn, or gnome, kind of going around through each of these. The bodies cannot be woken. At the center of the chamber stands a stone dais upon which rests a tall stone basin. Within the basin swirls an ever-shifting liquid of wispy strands of grays, whites, and blues. Visions of dozens of shifting, ever-morphing faces are visible in the liquid surface. Behind the basin lurks an entity that you immediately know the name of. Dalvernar, he of the many teeth. Each limb or body part of his monstrous 10-foot humanoid splits into a separate mouth, or in some places, many separate mouths. Each mouth is filled entirely with molars, fangs, canines, or tusks, and they constantly drool a thick, viscous saliva onto the floor. Dalvarnar offers his dark gift to you. You don't know it's a dark gift, but he offers his power to you. The power to live many lives. To accept, you must bathe your head in the liquid within the basin.
Well, I'll be honest, man. I already currently live in 2 lives. There's 2 of me bopping around. And I think from an existential point of view, that 2 is enough. Also, you got a lot of plaque going on, and I don't appreciate that. So I'm just gonna bounce. You shouldn't murder dwarves. All right, see you later. Whoop, and I
All right.
and leave.
You can. He says to you, and it's weird because it's chattering through a whole bunch of teeth. That says, I know you've been having trouble avoiding things that you thought that you could see coming. You feel like you should be able to avoid them better. You wouldn't think it, but I can help you there.
Oh, that's actually very tempting.
It's
I
just
feel like you're.
all you need to do is bathe your head within these liquid swirls.
I'd
My
like
power.
to make an insight check on whether or not this guy is blatantly evil.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. 18.
Okay. I mean, you're in a temple of great power. You know that Strahd gained his powers from here, and you know that he's got power beyond the likes of which any of you have ever known. And someone here is offering you power, so.
Well, Dalvar of the Many Teeth, I appreciate your wonderful proposition, but I just don't brush that regularly. So I'm gonna get out of here.
All right. You leave. And you're back.
Ooh. Wow. I'll tell you. You should floss every day.
Rick,
Oz?
why?
Why what?
Why didn't you just like wait until I explained what happened?
Clyde, anything from you?
I'm good.
Okay.
Like, I'll go look at the other one, but I ain't touching it.
Just like, so this dude who's a king offered me the power for people to actually listen to what I say, and I was so tempted, and I said no. And then as soon as I got out, you didn't even listen to me say what was happening, and so it made me immediately want to go back and say yes. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Oz, yes.
No, yeah, and then also, yeah, this is where Strahd got his power, so I don't think we should say yes unless we have to. This is the thing I wanted to discuss before we did more of these.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're allowed to make rash decisions, but I'm not.
No, what I'm saying is after I make a rash decision and learn from it, you should listen to what I learned before you make the exact same rash decision again.
Oz, we are very good friends, and I appreciate what you're saying, but I also like to make rash decisions and then learn from them. I also did not accept the power because I talked to Teeth Man, and I don't think he's a dentist. A dentist is a person who works on teeth for money.
Like cleans them, fixes them. Do you guys not have that in Faerun?
She's from there.
I mean, she's as from Faerun as she is from there.
I don't know about that based
She's
on
our
her
Faerun
age.
guide.
Okay, so anyway, we did these things. Nobody got cursed. We're all still alive. Let's move on.
Clyde, you're absolutely right, and I agree with you. But for some context, this has been happening for the last year, and I've been upset about it the whole time and vocalizing it, and it hasn't.
Okay.
And it,
I walk over to the next one,
Yep.
completely ignoring Oz, and read it.
Okay. You see the word spider.
Ooh, I blow on it.
You see the nine-eyed spider.
Ooh. Oz, this one says the nine-eyed spider.
you don't listen to me anyway, so do what you were gonna do.
Well, I think it's Clyde's turn if she wants to do it.
I can touch it.
Okay, great. This is fun for me.
See, Oz, what you're doing is you're thinking about it too much. And what I need you to do is trust other people.
Okay, so Clyde, you are transported to a decrepit stone hall cloaked in thick webbing. The webs are covered in small, silken wove sacks that range in volume from the size of a fist to that of a humanoid's head. The walls and floors are lined with ancient bones marked with the printings of many teeth and rusted weapons and armor that are trapped haphazardly among the webbings. At the center of the hall looms a creature that you instinctually know the name of is Drizzlash, the nine-eyed spider. An enormous creature with the upper body of an ancient wizened crone and the lower body of a bloated, spine-covered arachnid. Her pale face has 8 visible eyes. When offering her gift to you, which she does, a 9th blind eye opens atop her forehead. And she offers you her dark gift. What was that? Oh, did you just wave? Sorry, yeah, I got it. She says to accept, and she offers, she puts out her hand, and inside is a fist-sized egg sack teeming with infant spiders that she says you must swallow to obtain her gift. And she tells you that if you are willing, she will make you hardier than you were before and give you abilities only those of which spiders have. Well, she says, so you know how powerful those abilities are. Would you not want to have that ability all the time?
I feel like there's gonna be a catch.
She just gestures with the sack of eggs.
Thanks, but no thanks, lady. I don't feel comfortable eating baby spiders.
And she's like, I offer them to you freely. She says, they are mine. I can give them to whom I will.
Is there a side effect?
And she just offers them. She says, do you accept my gift?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. And you
All right.
leave.
Thanks, though. Stay pretty.
And she says, we'll see how useful my gift would come in handy.
See what this place. Yeah. I go back to my friend.
Okay.
I see. be some kind of a catch with these gifts, right?
Well, okay, that's what I was gonna say. As like Strahd seems to be all powerful, but from what people have told us since we've been here, he's also doomed to. He's stuck here forever, just like them. And I think one of the ladies said he's doomed to never be with his Tatiana, which is one of the things that stuck with me because I'm that, and that insinuated I was gonna die if I go with him. So I assume that all of these have a catch because he got great power and it had a huge catch. So that's why I don't think we should say yes unless it's something that either is going to, that we know specifically is going to help us defeat Strahd, help us get out of Barovia, or help us find this hero.
Yeah, and I mean, like, we can always come back and get them later if we really need to.
I don't see why we would.
I don't see why we would either, but in case we really need
I mean, also, we don't know what we get. They're all super vague.
Yeah.
So how would we know if we needed it?
Like the lady I touched said I'd get the power of spiders, and I was like, I kind of already got that. So like,
Yep.
Yeah, I feel that. When I was looking at the teeth, which were offered to me to with good teeth power, I noticed there was an unusual amount of black. So I thought, nah.
That good of like tooth power.
Right, like tooth power. It's like, what am I, a fairy? I don't know.
But if we find more of these Amber Sarcophaguses, I think this is what we're here for.
Oh,
vaguely
maybe we
specifically.
should go back and maybe we can ask them about Strahd. Well, they were offering us power, and at the beginning of the temple, they said we could have power or knowledge. So, like, maybe someone will have knowledge for us. So we should probably ask around.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, that's good. See, Oz, what you have to do is trust us to make good decisions, which we did.
Rick, I feel like you're gaslighting the shit out of me because you didn't even listen to me when I came out of this thing, and now you're acting like it's my fault. I just listened to my experiences right before you jumped in. That's it. And I don't think that's unreasonable.
You know what, Oz? Sometimes I love you
Who gives a
because
shit?
we're both jumpers,
Rick,
okay? We jump. That's what we do. And I start walking towards the next room.
okay, here we go.
Back up the stairs.
All right, you guys go back up the stairs, back out into the room you were in.
Thanks.
All right. So I'll say you see that the one room that you didn't go in, the double doors, is just an archer post with arrow slits leading out to the main room. So that is basically the entire right-hand side of the temple. So the next rooms that you haven't really gone into were back into the room where all the barbarians were and through the double doors that were there, or directly mirror across from where you are on the upper platform on the left-hand side of the main room, which is what you've got. What would you like to do? I think you guys went up there at one point. Didn't you start there?
I would say mirror because, I mean, since it looks like there are two halves, Oz's thought process is the sarcophagus might be in the same spot on the other side.
Sure.
Maybe we could skip all of the getting our butts kicked and go straight to the sarcophagi.
Okay.
Sounds like a reasonable plan.
All right. So yeah, you guys go into that. You open up that door. There's two doors on that side. There's right and straight ahead. You open up the door straight ahead, and you see that room that you opened up with a massive feast of food in there that you guys chose to shut the door and not go in before, if you recall.
I do.
So that you've got that, and there's another door kind of leading back based on proximity. You would imagine that leads to the door where the barbarian, like the door out of the barbarians, like that would connect. That makes sense?
It does.
Or you can go to the right on this mirror here, which would lead you kind of the direction you had just gone. The direct mirror to where you were.
I think we should try the direct mirror.
Okay. So, inside here, similar to what you saw, there is a foyer on the right-hand side and a shrine on the left. Candlesticks draped in cobwebs stand in the four corners. In the shrine, a faceless obsidian statue stands in a raised alcove at the western end of the chamber. Slumped before the statue are two desiccated corpses in tattered garments. Two pairs of alcoves line the north and south walls of this shrine.
All right. I don't like this statue particularly.
Okay.
what is your opinion?
I thought we were jumpers, dude. Just jump in.
Jump in.
There
Oh.
is a yeah. Okay. So go ahead, everybody. Are you guys in the room or just opening the door? I guess is the question.
We walk in because we're jumpers.
All right, everybody, make me a wisdom saving throw.
I was gonna stay outside in case I needed to remove a magic effect or some kind.
Okay. Well, you guys both make me wisdom saving throws.
9.
Great.
I'm gonna get worse. Yeah. Wait, is this a spell or magical effect that I would have advantage on?
Yes.
All right, then I'm gonna use a lucky and reroll with advantage.
Is this poison?
No.
Ah, damn.
All right, that's gonna be a 13.
All right. So that's gonna fail. You're both immediately drawn to the statue in this room.
Ah, this is a nice looking statue. Have you ever seen a statue like this before?
So what's going on, guys?
Great,
Hey,
step
you know,
it out. You should come.
we're jumpers. I move toward the statue.
Yeah, you don't have a
there's
choice.
the-
You're magically compelled to do it. So.
Yeah, I am currently being magically compelled because I wouldn't make this choice personally. I look at the desiccated corpses and then I pick it up and just throw it to the side. So get out of here, Steve.
Okay. You throw Steve, the skeleton, out of the way. You both go in to pick up the statue, and you do, and a secret door opens across from you, directly across, and that's what happens.
Ah,
You can see a
Alright.
secret door and another door directly out. Like there's a secret door, like it's a chamber. There's a secret door and then another secret door.
double secret doors.
Yeah.
All right. You're coming in, Clyde?
Yeah. Nothing seems suspicious thus far. You picked up a statue and a secret door appeared.
Does Clyde have to make a wisdom save?
No, because you picked it up.
Ah, great.
Oh, you know
Alright,
what? I lied. You guys have been here before. This is the area with the chest hanging on the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember. So yeah. So we wouldn't have gone back into the room that we were already magically compelled by. So we would go to if it's possible to get to the next door between the three of us.
You mean to the so this alcove? I guess I don't. Yeah, I think I told you the secret door opened, and there's the chest up on the ceiling,
Yeah.
and then there's the door directly across there. So are you gonna go a different direction or stay in this hallway? I forgot about this.
I would say that at this point, if we knew that this was the magical compelled to sit by the statue room,
Yeah,
if we
so
had
I'd say
already
you
been
would
in,
have
that
been
we
compelled.
probably would have went. Yeah. So yeah, then let's, I guess, go to the next room.
Through this door
Sure.
or back
Yeah.
to the other. Okay. All right.
Because the other way would have to go back to the barbarians, right?
Yeah, or through the room with the magical feast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the next round from this one, I think.
That makes sense.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. So, All right, how do we get through that? 1 second. Next page. Okay. There is seemingly a door this door seemingly is locked. The secret door is locked.
Ooh. I am going to pull out my thieves' tools and
Okay.
attempt to pick the lock from 30 feet away.
Okay, you can do that.
That's gonna be a 20. Wait, does reliable talent count for tool proficiencies?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm double checking real quick. Whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you can treat a D20. Yeah. So is this our tool checks ability checks?
They are.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's gonna be a 26.
Okay, yeah, you open the door, actually. All right, so in front of you, 15-foot-high room contains trappings of royalty, ornate furniture, exquisite rugs, tapestries, decorative statuary. Everywhere you look are lit candelabras atop a small table. The beauty of the decor is undone by thick dust and cobwebs. Standing in the corner of the room is a decrepit skeleton clad in tattered robes. Red pinpoints of a light burn in the skeleton's eye sockets. Do I know you? It asks.
I don't know. My name's Oz.
I'm
What
Rick.
is?
This is Clyde.
Hi.
He says, I don't remember my name.
Oh.
That's rough, bud.
Yes.
How'd you get here?
As well. I don't remember.
Ooh. Okay.
Says if you have the ability to restore my memories, perhaps I could be of further assistance to you.
Oh, can we talk as a group real quick? Sir?
Sure,
Or madam?
sir.
I didn't know if you remembered that.
Powwow. So yeah,
Okay, we huddle.
we huddle. What do you guys think?
I could slap him real hard.
No, I don't think that'll help. He looks pretty frail.
I might have a spell that could help him.
Yeah, at this point, do you think we should?
I don't know, but because maybe. Hey, guys,
Mm-hmm.
do you know the guy in Barovia that people don't say his name? You know who that is?
He says, yes.
Can you tell us about him?
He says, I know of him, but I don't have all of my memories. Can you restore them?
Back to that.
Now,
Yeah, 1 second, sir. Thank you for your patience.
I vote yeah.
I vote, yeah. If slapping's not gonna work, I think we should use magic.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you got, Clyde?
I'm thinking. Would Greater Restoration do
We could try.
it? Yeah.
I could slap him first to see if that works.
Why don't we do it the other way?
Slap him second?
Yeah, because if you slap him and then the Greater Restoration works, he might be mad that you slapped him, you know?
That's true.
Restoration's
good
not going to
point.
work. Slapping is a better move.
Okay.
All right.
Cast Greater Restoration on him.
Okay, yeah, you do, and you watch the, sort of a light return, like the light, the red pinpricks kind of glow brighter, and you see him kind of like shake his skeletal head, and he says, that is much, much better. He says, thank you for restoring my mind. He says, unfortunately, my body is still as weak as my mind was, but thank you for restoring my memories.
Is he alive?
No.
No.
He's very much undead.
Ah.
And he says, I appreciate all that you've done, and I understand that you may not be willing to trust me until I provide you information. But I will say, perhaps if I give you the information that you seek, mayhaps you'll cast that spell again upon me to restore my body to the strength that I once had.
Yeah, that seems fair. We could make your body strong if you help us out.
Are you evil or good?
He
By
said,
your own estimation.
he says, well, I'm a seeker of knowledge, so I feel like I fall into a realm of the in-between.
Neutral. I'm okay with that then.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's powwow. We're gonna do a quick powwow, sir. Do you have an? Yeah. what's your
Yes, he says his name is Exitanther. Exitanther, sorry.
name?
Excellent. That's cool.
That's an awesome name, sir. Give us 1 minute to powwow.
I'm down with it.
You see him kind of sort of glide over to a table, and he picks up a bronze kind of covered book, and he opens it and begins to flip through it.
Okay. Yeah, guys.
I think this
Does that bronze-covered book have a title?
You make a perception check.
Ah, that's fair.
Ooh. Can I try to make a perception check?
Sure.
Cool.
Perception plus 6. 18.
25.
It says the
better.
incants of Exitanther on it.
It's a magic book, guys.
It's a magic book that he wrote.
Yeah.
It's probably his spell book.
Yeah, it's a spell book, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, okay. I'm used to your spell book, which is mostly pictures, Oz.
But I don't carry it around anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. I totally agree. Pictures are fun, but easily memorized, like your spells. I say go for it, right?
Yeah.
Worst case is that we beat him back to death.
You probably shouldn't say that loud.
Worst case is we beat him back to death.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Sure, Exitanther, we would be happy to help you if you help us.
Well, that seems
First.
more than reasonable. He says, I assume you're here seeking knowledge or power. Is that correct?
Quite.
Yes.
Yep.
Knowledge more so.
The former.
So I'm not sure. Have you encountered any of the Amber Sarcophagi?
A couple.
Yeah.
Are you curious at all how they work?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you. Oh, that was a thing we just got. Oh, Grant! Grant, thank you for raiding us. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, Grant and folks.
Hi.
You guys actually know Grant. Remember when we were at PAX Unplugged that one time and we found a friend of mine in the streets when we were going to 7-Eleven?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That was Grant.
Oh, what up, buddy?
So welcome, raiders. Welcome, Grant. Anyway, so he begins to tell you about the Amber Sarcophagi. So he'll describe them even though you've already seen them. So he tells you that trapped inside is a vestige of some god. He'll tell you, a shard of pure evil with shreds of sentience and awareness. It can't be harmed or controlled. The sarcophagi can be destroyed. It causes that vestige, if it is destroyed, to disappear with no trace. If you touch it, you can form a telepathic link with the vestige contained inside, and it will offer you a gift. You must willingly accept the gift. And let's see. If you receive one gift, you can never receive another. It is an instant power granted to you. And let's see. Yeah, and it's inside. You're able. It may sometimes cause transformations in those who accept the gifts, though the gifts are significantly powerful and will aid anyone on any journey that they may be taking. Some more tailored to uses of people than others.
They make us evil.
He says, no, not necessarily.
Ow.
Will they keep us here in this land?
No, not necessarily. He says, you have taken a gift of a dark power. And as long as you are strong when you accept this gift, doesn't seem as though there's any direct side effect.
Cool. Extend.
Badass.
Great info.
How long have you been here?
He says, I've been here a very, very long time.
Ah, all right. I guess you're probably eager to leave then.
He says, no, I'm here seeking knowledge. There's ancient magics and ancient powers here that have existed long before my time. He says, this was once a temple forged by wizards to contain these evil vestiges. They dedicated this temple to a god of secrets whom they trusted to hide this from the rest of the world until the end of time.
Work.
Other evil creatures came, they learned the location, and forced the wizards to guard the temples, and they fell in the process. I came to this temple after all the wizards were dead. I was able to infiltrate, break through their wards, and I was granted great power, as I've been able to live as long as I have, as you see me currently before you.
Cool,
I took over the temple, and I have been able to command creatures within.
Awesome.
I have taken it upon myself to watch over the temple, and not to hoard the secrets here, but to share them openly. And he says that the devil of which you speak came here seeking immortality. I sensed that he was a man of destiny, and the powers in the temple felt something much stronger, a darkness that eclipsed their own. He communed with several of these vestiges and forged a pact with them. When he murdered his brother, they were sealed in blood.
Oh no.
He was transformed into a vampire, and the dark powers turned this land into his prison. He has returned here several times, seeking new magic and a means of escape, but the powers have no intention of giving him up.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we're looking for 2 specific pieces of info, if you could help us, Ex-Panther.
Mm-hmm.
One, we're not from around here, as I'm guessing people from time to time come here, or not from around here. And we are looking to get back home. We have a magical teleporty tower. We just need to get it out. But before we go, we're looking for a dude from a prophecy. So if you could help us in
Identify.
either of those, either figure out who we're looking for based on a vague prophecy, or figure out how to get out of Barovia, that would definitely warrant another spell from my buddy Clyde here.
And he says, well, I can also tell you that, let's see, the dark powers that created this domain were born in this temple. But they feed on the evil that Strahd well, he doesn't say Strahd, that the devil represents. And he is the darkness that sustains them. So they have no plans to release him from his prison.
So they keep him alive forever, and he feeds them forever.
And they don't allow him to leave.
What a symbiotic relationship.
That seems like the
A parasitic.
possible scenario
Yes.
I've ever heard of.
Yes, they also persist in keeping him heartbroken and upset because that furthers the darkness and evil of his powers to continue to sustain them. He says, my memory is fuzzy, but for a while, this land seemed to be cleansed of his presence, and those powers grew weak. And the weaker they grew, the more desperate they grew, and they were able to eventually band together to bring him back to this world. And now you see in the world we find ourselves.
Okay. So if we were able to destroy these sarcophagi, these amber containers of these dark shards, would we be able to release Strahd from his issues?
He says, potentially. I'm not sure what powers exactly granted him the abilities that he has.
Vaguely, we would.
I'm gonna go over to a little aside. Excuse me 1 second, and aside to Rick. Hey, Rick, he said that he wants to stay here and study the dark powers, so I don't think he's gonna be cool with us smashing them all. Like,
I know, but if he gives us a problem, we'll just kill him.
yeah. I'm just trying to say that maybe we don't say that out loud until we know we're gonna do that. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I was just trying to casually infer if destroying all of these sarcophagi might be a good way to help your boyfriend.
Cool.
Fair.
What's the description of the guy we're looking for? The something of light, warrior of light,
Hero of light who fell for choosing the
hero
wrong
of light.
faction.
Does the hero of light sound like anybody?
And give him the whole thing. Who fell for choosing the wrong faction.
Fell for choosing the wrong faction.
And he says, there have been many heroes that have fallen in this land. Light, I think, is something that there are heroes of good, heroes of just power and justice. So that may be something to consider in all of this. Many have fallen. Some have risen again, seeking out the justice that they wished they could have achieved in life. You may be able to find more information here within this temple. I'm not sure specifically of who you speak, but that information I would assume, be contained here. Perhaps one of these powers may be even able to grant you who you seek.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So to recap, if we destroy all the sarcophagi, that may or may not help.
And he says, destroying the devil may provide you with, again, it will provide a vacuum of power as it has in the past, but it should allow you to leave, though someone would need to fill that vacuum of power if you were to just outright destroy him. So that may be something to consider. One of you or someone else perhaps that you find here in this world may be able to take on that role and be the new person consumed by the powers to keep them satiated. But that may allow you to leave. The Vistani, who are gifted the ability to leave by Strahd, perhaps may be able to aid you in some way in
They already
leaving.
politely declined.
Well, perhaps a dark power can give you the ability to leave.
No, it's one second. Side huddle.
Side huddle.
Okay.
Side
So,
huddle.
like if we destroy Strahd,
Louder. The microphone's over here.
if we destroy, I keep wanting to say Shard for some reason, Strahd, and so that will give us a temporary window to get out. But this world is still gonna be under the slave of darkness, right?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So shouldn't we destroy the dark powers to free the land and potentially free Strahd?
But we don't know that destroying. We don't like. So one of the things he said that jumped out at me is the powers that gave Strahd this power were born here in the temple, which means I don't know. Like, it sounds like the dark shards in the sarcophagi, they were here first, or were created around the same time the temple is created. It sounds like the dark powers grew from them. So if destroying these dark shards, I don't know if it'll help. It does.
Okay.
From what he said to me, it doesn't sound like that would help Strahd. I think it would just destroy those evil powers.
But I'm saying if we did that and then destroyed Strahd, the power vacuum wouldn't be created. We would just be gutting the evil.
I think this magic is so deep and dark and complex that we're not going to be able to rationale our way out of it.
Alright.
My vote, destroy all of it. Destroy all these sarcophagi. This guy over here. And
He's
I
like,
point
I
out-
can hear you.
Yeah. I
I
say pretty casually based on the fact that he has not been restored to anything like normalcy. And then we get rid of Strahd. Just clean slate. That's what I picked up through the whole thing.
Yeah, he doesn't speak for all of us, sir.
Mm. Well, that's
No,
good.
I certainly don't. And I wouldn't make a decision without the agreement of my good companions here. And I think that if anyone would understand a pragmatic approach to evil eradication, it would be you.
And he says, well, I did not beseech the powers to grant me the gift of lichdom to have it thrown away so easily.
See, exactly. So you get the idea.
Yeah, sir, we're not gonna start anything at all.
Hey,
We're gonna
this
do
guy
another-
wants to be a lich. Do we think that
We're
we should?
gonna do another side.
And he says, no, I already am one.
Ah,
Rick, His phylactery's not here. If he's a lich, we can't kill him anyway.
Yeah, I feel like we should just leave this dude to his studies.
Also, he controls everything in the temple, so if we're nice to him, we don't have to fight any more shit.
I was gonna say, sir,
How do you know he?
enjoy your time. I feel like we've gotten what we came here for, right?
Well, I mean, should we go for the other sarcophagi hours? Could we see if they can help us?
And he will give you a
promise to bring this guy back to betterness.
Yeah, if he helps us. We haven't
He
been helped.
has. He's been very helpful.
Yeah, he will tell you that he says, I'm not sure if you've encountered any of my ghostly skulls throughout this travel. He says those were the skulls of the wizards who once guarded this temple that I was able to animate to help be under my control.
Cool.
He says I could arrange so that they allow your passage. I know you destroyed 3 of them.
Well, we tried twice.
Well, they're gone for good now.
Ah, good.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind just letting us meander about, see what.
He says I can't speak for any other creatures that may have found their way within the temple, but the flame skulls shall leave you be.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, can you show us on this map where the other sarcophagi are, and we can go check them out?
Yeah, he will kind of give you an idea of how to get to the different areas throughout the temple. And he will, so he will do that.
All right, cool. As we leave this room, I would like to whisper to these 2 guys in a voice which this guy cannot hear us. I'll say, hey, if he's like a lich type, what if we just took everything else out and then put him in the bag of holding forever?
Would that work?
Liches are usually pretty strong in magic. He could probably find a way out.
But right now, he's not terribly strong in magic. He's kind of stuck.
Well, dude, I don't like messing with shit I don't understand. And I don't understand liches, and I don't understand the temple.
That's literally everything we're doing here.
I disagree. I think we should go check out these other sarcophagi, see if we can find something that helps us, and if we can, just leave.
Okay, I was just throwing out an option there.
It's true.
That's fair.
And I'm politely stating my response to your
I'm
option.
under the belief
Cool.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Yeah. I also like the idea of more money, more problems. So I'll get you, Clyde. We're on the same page there. I was just throwing it out as an idea. You guys are the magic users. I'll follow your lead on this.
Yeah, because
I appreciate that, Rick.
yeah, we don't know the specific. Let's say we smash the sarcophagus and it leaves this realm and goes to another realm, and then we kind of doom the next realm to the same thing. There are just too many questions for us to go busting down shit willy-nilly. This could have this is deep evil, could have total world ramifications.
Yeah,
That's why we have conversations as a team.
Yeah, I'm more of a plant animal kind of magic. I don't know about undead. So
So yeah, let's go find the other sarcophagi, see if they can help us, and if not, we will go to Argynvost's hold, and maybe someone in Argynvost's hold will be able to give us some information. Maybe one of them would take up the Dark Mantle and free Strahd. I don't know.
And depending on how things play out, we could always, come back and deal with it later.
Hey, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't want to go all willy-nilly. I just want to go kind of nilly,
Yeah, I do know.
I know you know. All right, let's head towards the next group of sarcophagi.
Well,
Yeah.
did you guys cast the Greater Restoration on him the second time?
Oh, the second one?
Yeah.
No,
I think we should.
I think we totally shouldn't. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, go for it, Clyde. We said we'd help him.
I think that's a terrible idea. I don't really have an opinion.
I also think it's a terrible idea. Clyde casts it. They made a deal.
All right. You see his lichly body. I mean, it seems slightly bolstered. He's still a lich, though, and he's still a skeleton, so it doesn't change too much physically. And he kind of like cracks his neck a little bit, and he seems like a little bit stronger, and he breathes in. As he breathes in, you see the eyes glow brighter red, and he breathes out, and they kind of dull a little bit. And he says, "Ah, that does feel good." And he says, "Well, now that my body has been restored," he says, "I'd be more than willing to accompany you on your traversal through the temple to ensure that any creatures that you may find leave you alone. My presence here is well known. I can stop anyone or anything, more than likely with just a look, from bothering you as you make your traversal through to find any of these sarcophagi."
Thank you. That'd be delightful.
Thank you.
And he
You're a
says,
real pal.
And he says, "Additionally, there is a strange creature from another plane that sneaks about and speaks with great power. You can feel free in my presence to ignore them.
Okay.
You may have heard something along the lines of, do not take anything that is not freely given.
Yes.
That is something they like to spout off to try and ward away people from taking treasures that they wish to seek.
Ah,
So as far as my temple is concerned, if you see something that interests you, I think it would be more than fine if you took it."
Cool. I'll be right back. And then I run and go grab that wand of secrets.
Okay, you have the Wand of Secrets.
And I come back. Got it. We're good.
I think that clears everything we've seen so far.
And he says, "So, is there any location you would like to head to first?" And he'll just basically show you all the different locations, and where would you like to go, basically.
Yeah. Then I guess the next room of sarcophagi.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me see where that is. Just real quick. Let's see from where you guys currently are. It would be this one. So here. How do we get to this one? The breached vault. Got it. Okay. So 33D. Let's see. This is so complicated. Don't feel like it needs to be this hard. Now where was your... Sorry, stand by, folks. I flip through this real quick. What's up? Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Okay. Yeah, Celine's tablet that she's streaming on was at 4% battery, which is why she moved to the floor.
Ah, gotcha.
So she could get within a plug.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, because I can't find out the best way to do it, that he is able to take you through a door that is, take you into a room that is like a massive library. And he's able to take you down, descending these staircases in said library. And then he will take you to a room. Which, let's see if this is an evil room or a good room. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. So he's gonna take you to a room, and there is 2 sarcophagi in said room.
I touch one.
I touched the other one.
Okay. One of them, there was a 3rd sarcophagi, but it has been shattered.
Okay, then I'll stay here.
Okay.
You can touch this one with me if you want.
Okay.
All right. So, Oz,
We
you,
hold hands and touch this other one.
Oz, you touch this one. You're eventually transported to a vast frozen wasteland. Strange, twisted monuments of ice arc unnaturally in leaping spirals and immense, impossible structures. Shards of ice swirl on the wind, cutting into any exposed flesh. Several hundred yards away rests a near bottomless pit. Its sides covered in snow and frost, its base glowing a faint, weak orange red several dozen miles below. A constant column of red-hot magma rises in great shifting blobs from the base of this pit, swirling in a column of air into the skies above. The column of magma rises far into the atmosphere. As it rises, the magma can be seen darkening, the heat vanishing as it turns black with cold. The magma is devoured by a dark, gaping crater of Delbin, the star of ice and hate, an icy planetary moon that hangs overhead. Imagine like the Majora's Mask moon. It is aligned with enormous miles-long spikes of ice that rim its edges like teeth. It offers you its dark gift, the power to unleash deadly cold. All you must do is step into the column of magma and allow yourself to be devoured by his crater.
Ooh, thanks, but no thanks. I'm really on a search mission. Later, dude. And then I leave.
Okay. You two touch this other one. You are mentally transported to a stone platform floating in an endless black ocean. The water is rough, but yards-wide pockets of stillness occasionally bubble up from below, existing for mere seconds before the currents and waves swallow them up once more. The sky is filled with dark clouds, and the sun is eclipsed by a dark moon that devours the light around it. Floating in the air before the platform, haloed by the eclipse above, is the avatar of Kirad, the Star of Secrets, a tall, cowled figure wearing a long, rippling yellow cloak that conceals all features. Though the moon overhead is the true vestige, the figure projects its sonorous yet whispered voice for you to hear. He offers you his dark gift, the power of divination. All you must do is step off the platform and dive into the ocean. Additionally, where is it? It is... I can improve your mental prowess.
What do you think, Clyde?
Does this sound like something that would help us with you know who?
Reminder that only one of you can take this power.
Right?
Well, if one of us is going to improve our mental prowess, I think it should be you. Can you take off your hood, sir? Or madam?
And he says, no, it is part of who I am.
Well, I lost my mind once. So, all right.
I don't know enough about any of this to have a good opinion, but we're jumpers.
I like that that's now the new plan.
We'll be back in one moment.
All right.
Back into the room. I feel like we should discuss this with Oz.
I guess I'm leaving too. I also leave.
Okay, you leave.
Okay. So
That one just gives you ice powers.
this one gives you divination powers and mental prowess.
Wait, what?
So
Divination powers and mental prowess. Oz, listen.
So I feel like this one's our best option so far. I feel like this is the one that would help us.
Yeah. I feel like let's check the other ones, and if we don't find something better, then I could deal with this. I could handle this.
I could try.
I don't like this one personally. I kind of like Teeth Guy, but
Yeah. I mean, this guy gives you ice powers. You want ice powers?
ice powers. What do I wave?
All
Alright, I'll give you one more, and there's several more. I'll give you the next one, and then we'll call it quits for today. So you go into this next room, there are 3 sarcophagi.
All right.
North, west, and
that
south. Alright, you touching northwest,
South.
then Jake's touching west. Alright.
Yeah.
You're transported to a desolate wasteland of mountainous canyons, ridges, and chasms that bubble with streams and geysers of lava. A great river of lava cuts through the earth nearby, its surface churning with melting black stone and spouts of hot magma. The river flows into a large lake of lava framed by a semicircle of 5 great mountains that tower above the rest. Rising from the lake of lava is Great Tar Hawk, the 5-headed destroyer, an immense 5-headed hydra of platinum scales, each maw wide enough to devour an entire village. It offers you its dark gift, the power of great physical strength. To accept, you must wade into the lake of lava and be baptized beneath the hydra's monstrous claw.
Wait, which one is this?
The west. Great Tar Hawk, the 5-headed destroyer.
Ooh, so that's Jake's.
That's Jake's.
You want great physical prowess?
I have great physical prowess currently.
Maybe it'd get greater.
Great Tarhawk, the 5-headed destroyer. I'll be back Shortly.
He says, I can make you immensely strong.
I
He says, I can tell you value physical strength. Would you like physical strength, the likes of which you've never known, only granted to you by mere magical items?
Is this an option in several minutes from now?
He says, and coming from all the different heads, I grow impatient, but decide quickly.
All right, I'll be right back. Woo!
He says, you are jumpers, after all. Jump into my lava lake. All right, so you, Sean, you chose south?
I did.
All right. South. All right, you are transported to the floor of a dark cavern whose arched ceiling rises hundreds of feet overhead. A stone ridge extends from the floor and extends in dozens of spirals around the edge of a chamber toward the ceiling. The ridges are dotted with enormous boulders, some of which rival entire houses in size, while the smashed remains of many stones of similar size lie pulverized on the ground. The lowest floor of the cavern sinks to a circular flat depression. At its center, formed by several converging cracks in the earth, rests a deep, dark hole filled with a thick, bubbling tar. Perched atop the highest ridge overhead, and slowly descending towards the creature, is Yogg the Invincible, a house-sized wolf whose black fur is like a shell of dark steel quills. A thick, oozing tar constantly drips from his coat, its eyes yellow and gleaming in the darkness of the cave. It offers you its dark gift, the power of physical resilience. To accept, you must bathe yourself in the pool of tar at the center of the cavern.
Pass, and then I leave.
Fair enough. Let's see. He was going to say something else, but you left, so never mind. Okay. Then Clyde.
It's so hard to hit me. I'm not really worried about being resilient once it happens.
Clyde. You are transported to a circular glass platform floating in an endless starry void. At the center of the platform, upon a raised pillar, rests a spherical object covered in a simple red cloth. You are soon met by Yurga, the Eye of Shadows, a woman's silhouette formed from the stars and planets of the surrounding void, her eyes a pair of swirling spiral galaxies. She offers you her dark gift, the power of true seeing. To accept, you must remove the red cloth and gaze into the glass orb that lies beneath. Also, because I can get there fast enough before you just leave, she will offer to improve your physical hardiness.
Alright. I'll be back.
All right. You leave as well. You guys all appear together.
This is some kind of like black gunk tar pool, and it'll make you physically resilient or something.
This one's a little starry. You gotta look at a thing and it gives you true sight and physical hardiness.
This one makes you strong, but I'm feeling extra strong today. Already.
So what do we think, gang?
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
You've got Yogg the Invincible, Great Tarhawk the Five-Headed Destroyer, and Yurga the Eye of Shadows.
I think
This is a pass.
there's, for now, yes.
But yeah,
I'm saying the divination and the true sight sound like things that could potentially help us.
potentially. But the one thing that the thing that's hanging me up about the true sight is like if it is like literal, if it helps your sight. If you would be able to like see in darkness and in the weird funky spectrum that your goggles help in. So it might just actually help your physical like senses.
That's true.
Which might not help us in the long run,
So
But divination is so far I think is our best bet in the long run.
Okay, well, I can have the tree outside, so if we ever need to pop back here.
We're on top of a mountain. There were no trees outside. At least I don't think.
Nope, there wasn't.
I mean, we could find a tree like near the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, we can find the nearest tree. But,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Hey, buddy, I say to the Lich.
Mm.
There are other sarcophagi still.
There are a few.
All right. So,
So hold off for now.
yeah, because we can only gain the power of a single sarcophagi, correct?
Correct.
Man. We are
Okay.
jumpers, but like we're informed jumpers.
Yeah, we'll dive when the time's right. But honestly, as strong as I feel today, I don't know that extra strength is going to make me feel stronger.
Yeah, I want to see what other options there are.
all right, cool. Let's do it.
All right, cool. Onward.
All right, and I guess with that, we will end the stream for tonight.
All right.
All right.
And we will pick up next week, potentially, as you continue to look for additional sarcophagi to potentially accept gifts.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'll be back here tomorrow. I don't really know what's happening, as one of our members of Rod of Seven Parts will not be with us, so I don't know if we're playing or if we're doing something else in place of it or whatever it is. We'll see. So stay tuned for that. My top 10 video for today is not out yet, but it will be out after we finish up here, because I finished editing it right as we started the stream. So that will happen. Yeah. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all next week.
Goodbye, Internet.